And we're back.
All right. What's going on? This is Sunshine.
And E.
All right, what's going on? What we got going on today?
What we got going on today is something that we wanted to do yesterday because we heard through the grapevine that NF and Hopsin
they
did something together.
Yeah. This is becoming a theme. That's cool. Lately, we'll get to that, I guess, But right now, the shine is on NF and Hopsin. And looking at the video, we started off with, he came out with one cloud, so we coming down from the clouds down to the mountains. So let's see what's going to go on. But never seen these two together. I would never imagine that they put them together.
I wouldn't have thought they would put them together, but, I think Hopsin, their lyrics are similar, but Hopsin, I think, comes a little harder than NF, but they both kind of blend. I mean, just kind of seem like they, bring the same
especially with the
message.
words he choose. Yeah, with the words he choose, they're a little rougher words on his end than NF. But they still both come with a lot of power and real strong with it. So I'm
absolutely.
really interested to see what this is going to look like, sound like, and let's get started, folks. Before we get started, make sure you like this video. Go ahead and hit that like button, notification bell after you hit the sub button. And then share. So let's get into this Lost, man.
It's Lost with NF featuring Hopsin. Okay. Let's see what they got going here. I was getting ready to say, what is that? Oh, it's fire. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's got them black balloons too.
Look, self-awareness, pride's a coat and yes, I like to wear it. Buttoned up, don't like to let no air in with a pair of gloves that I hope doesn't perish. I discovered though when I get holes in them and I let joy in, I'm in higher spirits. My mistakes are like a screaming parrot, just repeating lyrics. I can barely bear it when I'm lost. Road is narrow, I'm looking down it like a gun's barrel. Aren't we all searching for the serum that could help us breathe and leave our state of peril? All of us have made defensive scarecrows that we scatter around our fields and treat like heroes when they scare away the things that we should cherish. Cause we're too embarrassed to admit the fear is that we're lost. Yeah, but what does it matter? I get too combative inside of me. Is a personal canvas, the pain can be flat. I get messy when I start to get rattled. The heart of a savage and quiet when I lurk in the shadow. But something on that up, I don't wanna be over dramatic. But look at the data, it's obvious that humans are fragile. We tend to get mad at the ones that call us out, but the fact is we need someone that'll be honest when we fly off that handle. I admit I throw a fit when I begin to unravel. Keep my wits spin off the grid, but now I'm back in the saddle. My intent is not to rant, I like to own what I value. I can take you on the fence and maybe pick up the paddle. I like to roll against the current, that's the way that I travel. Opposite of what the grain has got the brain of a rebel. Take initiative, I'm diligent on every level. I never can settle, I like to keep my foot in the pedal. Yeah, I love to pack arenas and all, but what I really wanna do is learn to handle my thoughts and put the reins on them, show them I'm the one that's the boss. And pull them back when they get out of hand and breaking their jaws. I'm taking the flaws and told me I can never revolve. Then pull a bane on them, ask them, oh, you think you're in charge? You ought to know better, ain't no way around it. I'm flawed, the traits that I want. They say I can't afford what it costs, but I manifested this, failing.
See some additional balloons
up top there.
How you grow and learn your lessons, kids. Take the worst and try to make the best of it. Cause when you fail, just know that it's a test. And if you can learn to pick yourself back up again and train your brain to not be such a pessimist. It's okay to make mistakes, just don't forget that there's a high road, but I skip the exit when I'm lost. Yeah, when I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. Wow, these burdens are heavy, and I'm hoping it don't bury me. I used to be joyful and skip so merrily, but now I'm too cautious and tiptoe carefully. My mind left, and it's nowhere to be found. Am I a big old parody? Cause it's no fair to me. And now I'm at the point where I'm spending $1,000 a week on hypnotherapy. Look, I'm trying to wash away my sins. I got a group of loved ones that ain't my friends. And if I ever take a nail, then they might grin. And they all wanna see me stay in the cage I'm in. So when it come to anybody, there's no trust for no one. Man, so what? My whole plan's to go nuts. My shoulders ready for more shrugs. I'm gon' judge anybody trying to enter my circle with no love. My sanity's gone, I'd rather be torn from this planet.
Nobody trying to enter my circle. No love.
Planted me on your stats and reward. I'm actually bored with having it so hard. It's torn apart from a family that I don't have anymore. Now hold up. I was living so oblivious with millions. It really was a pity, huh? A pity, huh? It's kinda funny what a penny does, mixed in with a mini buzz. I feel stuck. Life got me by the neck with a blade against it. Cause I was running late for the train and missed it. The only thing I feel is pain and vengeance. So I'ma act out like a raging misfit. And every verse I lay gon' stay sadistic. You wanna hate me? Good, great, terrific. You'll never see the day when my my anger's dismissed. You better go and change your wish list, cause manifested this. Do not treat me like some adolescent kid. I am praying to the Lord with the book of James, hoping he go at my testament. This dark cloud, that's my residence. Demons knocking, I don't have to let them in. I done made mistakes day to day, you probably can't relate. I just ain't the same when I'm lost. Yeah. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost.
Blues everywhere. All right.
Oh.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's it.
Now, what would you characterize that as? What would you kick back? I got some ideas.
Well, you tell me your ideas.
My ideal is that, when you think of loss, what's the first thing you say? Well, that might be a general.
Just tell me what I need to know.
Thing.
Where is it?
When you hear loss first, you ask somebody that's 15 years old or 20 years old, maybe a little different. Whenever I think of loss, I think of the actual show. There was a mini-series, I said, in the plane wreck, and it's almost to me that those balloons were other people that didn't make it. Those two did, and they had their balloons. They were overlooking where maybe the accident or issue happened, and those people were lost, and those balloons were for the people that were lost. That's how I view it, because I relate it to the loss, because everybody that survived that collision or that crash or in the mountains. And that's probably why they picked that mountains, because there's a few stories about a loss of people. I think there was a soccer team or some kind of team that they did a movie on. And when the plane crashed, everybody survived, and they showed about the survival and all that stuff. So that would be my ideal of what the deal was that those were the people that didn't make it.
That's an interesting theory.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't think of it that way, but
Okay.
I was thinking, like, especially towards the end. And first, let me say, Hopsin, you cannot adapt. You cannot adopt the black balloons. They belong to you. Just gonna say that. So anyway, what I was thinking is that in this case here, because NF started off, he's lost. He woke up, he's lost. He's wandering around, and some more balloons. Where he found Hopsin, and so now he's waking up. He's
right.
from whatever. And now they're wondering, and at first I was thinking at the end when he saw it that the balloons were showing their way, but it might be true what you were saying.
Yeah.
That those were every other people scattered,
right.
around.
And it's weird that you said in the beginning of the movie where you said, some balloons. That actually was Hopsin up there. That the balloons he was going towards. I putting it together, it's like, so they had a story to tell. So that was cool. They had a story to tell, but ultimately the flow that they did is like,
yes,
it was definitely, if you know
NF,
that's an
very
NF track.
well together.
And but you couldn't tell the different. They still had a different flow, but you could tell that both of them, their verses, their flow is set beautifully on top of that track, and that's what I liked about it. They adapted to that track real well. Of course, NF will, because that's his. Once it started, I felt that NF track.
Yeah, you did.
And so that was good. That I like that. I mean, putting people together lately, like we were talking earlier about. They put Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak together.
Yeah, that was. I go back check that one out.
Right,
we had a good time with that one.
Yeah. So we've been doing these blasting these new music, and man, I'm loving it, and I'm loving the collaborations, man. Keep it up, keep it doing it. You got two good people. You make a great video, make a great track.
Yep.
So yeah, you all tell us what you all think about it. I don't want to hold you too long, but y'all tell us about it. And if you down in the comments, you got something new that we need to listen to or hear, put it down in the comments. We'll react to it, man, because we're open to any kind of music, any kind of almost entertainment we're willing to do. So make sure you like, subscribe, also hit the notification bell, and also share. And I do believe that's it.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe that's it. Thanks for listening to Sunshine and E.